Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to episode 202 of Twisted Strands. Thank you so much for joining me today. And yes, I'm sorry I didn't record last week. I was busy trying to get ready for the Sockbunny Knit and Fit Retreat. Yes, I'm making sure that the video is recording my voice. So anyway, I am home from the wonderful retreat at Tampa, Florida, and it was so much fun. It really is just a great big old knitting group that is filled with lovely people, and yeah, it's just a huge Stitch and Mitch with things you can buy, and yeah, I love going there, so I'm probably going to go back next year, which means I need to start saving up. Anyway, yeah, hi, I'm Jeannie, or JD. I think I introduced myself, but I forgot. Sorry. As you'll notice, I don't really do a lot of editing here, so forgive that. It's all amateur hour all the time with me. So, the retreat was really fun, and I took 3 projects with me. Well, 2 projects, one that had to be frogged immediately on the plane ride there, because the stitches of my skip socks were off the needle. But I quickly cast it on again, and it's a new project as of the 4th. I just totally took off with it, and I'm ready to start the heel on. And I took my calligraphy cardigan with me. So those are my 2 projects that I worked on, and I did not start the one that I hoped to start because I was busy working on the other 2. What can I say? And everybody was working on shawls or socks. Denise of Knitting Den podcast was working on a lovely tank top that was really cool, and yeah, it was really fun to see what everybody else was knitting. I did buy some things, and of course I'm going to show them to you, and also I did receive some gifts from the vendors of stuff to give to you. Now, what should I start with? Let's start with my door prize that I won. There is a door prize raffle, and I got picked first to go, so I got my pick of everything. And even though there was beautiful yarn and beautiful bags, I chose this because it's something I've always wanted. It's got these pretty little sock patterns that you can take out and take with you, and they're very sturdy, and these are really pretty too. Anyway, I might just do one of these pairs, a pair, not just one sock. And you know how I feel about sock patterns. I love them. So this is my door prize, and I love it. There's many pretty designs and a few really awful, terrible, ugly projects. Those I won't do, no matter how much you beg me. And let's see, what did I buy? I bought 2 yarns and some stitch markers. Unfortunately, I don't know where the stitch markers are because I'm a schmuck. But anyway, I bought some Sockbunny yarn. Her studio is open again, so Sockbunny Studios. This is her finger wing weight with stellina in it, so it's a little shiny, as you can not tell, sadly. And there's a little bit of shine there. So anyway, this is her Enchanted Forest. So even though actually you can see it, like, yeah, that shows it a little better. Anyway, I really believe this is a gorgeous color. There was quite a few of her yarns that I really liked. Her Superwash Merino worsted weight space is gorgeous and soft, and I loved it, but I wanted fingering weight because this was a color I really wanted. So that's Sockbunny, Kimberly's own store. And then from Daisy Knits, I chose another yarn. This is her lace weight. It's her catnip base, and that's alpaca and silk and cashmere. And this is called Grassy. It's a little more yellow-green than the screen is showing, so that's lovely. But also, people were very sweet to me and gave me presents, and I love you for that. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. The brain still fried. Forgive me. Oh God, looks like the cat already sat on this or something. This was a gift from Denise because she rocks, and I love it because it's got a horse on it. It is so cute. It's one of Christine of Rainstorm Studios fold-over bags, which you can do this with it. And then you open the bottom, and there you go. Ta-da! Fold-over bag. Now, Christine of Rainstorm Studios is amazeballs. She does these things that are just magical with knitting bags. She's actually taking off a month to come up with new awesome ideas for bags. I'm actually doing a giveaway of her bag that she let me pick. And then I was so happy to see Sam, who is also Hippie Penguin, I think. Forgive me, Sam. But she was so sweet, and she bought me this gorgeous blueberry chick yarn that I was looking at all weekend. And yes, it's sparkly too. You can sort of see that. When she came over with this for me, I was just, thank you so much. So thank you again, Sam. And so those are the yarns that I got for me and that were gifted to me. Now, let me get to the fun stuff of what I'm going to give to you. Okay? I know you want to hear it. So anyway, like I said, Christine of Rainstorm Studios does these amazing new designs every once in a while. She did the window bag, then she added decals to it, and then she did the fold-over bag, so on and so forth. This is her new purse pack bag, and I'm going to be giving this away. I'll let you know when. I'm going to be doing it, spreading out the giveaways that I was so generously given. But anyway, these come out so that you can do different things. There's a little slot here, like a little loop, and you can take it out, hang it, drop it all over the fucking floor. Anyway, there's different ways to easy enough to put it back together, folks. Don't panic. I almost bought this one for myself. I think it's a really pretty color. But yeah, it's really an innovative design. You can do it like this. You can hook this onto your belt. You can do all sorts of wonderful things like that, or what have you. I wish I was better at demonstrating how awesome this bag is, but if you win it, you will love this because it is really good. So anyway, here's one of the many things I will be giving away. This is Rainstorm Studios. She has an Etsy shop. Now, let's see, Sockbunny. Kimberly also let me choose something, and it was so difficult to come up with an idea for you all. So remember when I said her worsted weight was really tempting? Well, I brought you home a gorgeous cat's pajamas is the colorway. So it's really beautiful, speckled. I have no idea how she does it. This is Bandit with a T. Worsted weight 100% superwash merino, 218 yards, which will get you a pair of fingerless mitts or a hat or whatever else you can do with 200 yards. I know I can't be the only one with an extensive collection of One Skein Wonder books. So that'll be another day. And then Daisy Knits, who is so sweet and lovely and kind, she let me pick out this. This is one of our hand-dyed sock legs. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a little bit unravelly, but that just makes your job of enjoying this a little more. And let me tell you about what the base is here. It's dewy sock. Oh, and it's sparkly. Go figure. It's got a little sparkle in it. Sadly, you can't see it. But I see it now that I'm looking at it. This is 438 yards. And you know what? She did a lovely, simple shawl pattern called Off the Wing, I believe it's called. And whoever wins this is going to win a copy of that pattern. I'll give it to you, okay? So, sock yarn that is gorgeous and shiny and looks a bit like a rose, and a pattern to use it. So there you go. Now, I've already been asked about this one, so I'm putting it up for grabs. This is what you will win this week. And this is from the lovely ladies of Bed Sisters. Or Bead Sisters, I'm not sure. Sorry. But anyway, they also let me choose this. This is their zip project bag. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Anyway, this gorgeous, huge wedge bag is going to go to your home if you win. I'm just going to make it super simple for you this week because I need it to be simple. And I'm going to start a thread. If you're not on Ravelry for whatever reason, let me know and I'll put you in with a post on the thread. But I want you to answer me, what does the fox say? Okay? What does the fox say? Thread on the Ravelry group at Twisted Strands. You have to be a member if you're on Ravelry of the group to win the bag, and it is awesome. I'll open it up for you. There's a card there, and smells freshly laundered too, so that's lovely. And it's huge. You can use it for a large shawl, a scarf, whatever. It's a lovely bag, and it's really super cute. So I hope you win. Good luck, everybody. So that's what's being given away this week. I'll give you to the next podcast. Who the fuck knows when that will be? I don't even know when I run the show. So anyway, now that I've shown you all the goodies that is fit, except for the poor stitch markers that are somewhere in my house, my home, and all the wonderful goodies in the goodie bag that Kimberly worked so hard to put together, which was awesome. Kimberly, you did a great job on the podcast. Well, that too. But on the retreat, and I am so going back next year. So I hope you still watch me, so that you hear this. Now, I know I don't drink beer on the podcast anymore, and I hope you don't think I'm a dull person. But the reason is a good one. My diabetes got way bad in November to December, so I'm taking medicine for it, and I don't really drink that much at all. anymore, which is a drag, because I do love beer, but it means I'm down to like one a month or so. And I've already had one. So that's it. Let's go on to works in progress, shall we? Alright, so like I said, I did a lot of work on the skip. It's not Skype, it's skip. Skip sock, and I am ready to work on the heel. Hopefully it hasn't come apart. Nope, it's good. So anyway, this is Elizabeth's hand-dyed yarn from A Good Day for a Cupcake. It's her crayon box colorway. Look at it. Ooh, nice. Okay, that got a nice shot. Clearly it was ripped out. Yeah, imagine my dismay when I get ready to knit and the fucking thing's unraveled. So, seeing as I was only at this point, I'm not that upset about it. So, here we are, ready to start the heel. And I learned a little bit about this Fish Lips Kiss heel. I don't know if I'm brave enough to start it yet. Maybe, but not on this one. Maybe I'll do it on a worsted bed sock or something before I do it on something like this. So this is the Skip Sock, Simple Skip Sock by Adrienne Koo. And like I said, I brought my beautiful sweater to work on. I'm happy to say I worked past the armholes at the retreat. Yay. So, this is by Hannah Fettig. It's the calligraphy cardigan in Madeline Tosh DK. That's how far I got. Seeing as it's a size extra large or 46 or something, I think we should all be impressed by all the stitching I did. Anyway, so yes, that's my Scary Mary. Aw, I wish I could show you, it's cute. That's my Scary Mary stitch markers Bad Kitty set. I love this set. So anyway, that's how far I got. 2 inches more of this and I'll be decreasing. You know, I was thinking of not decreasing and then increasing to show a little hip, but I'm gonna do it. Who knows, maybe it'll look beautiful on me. Maybe I'll lose a little weight or something. I have no idea. I just figure, to hell with it, I'll do the pattern as it's written. We'll see what happens. And you'll see what happens, for sure. But anyway, I'm really proud of how much I worked on it. It's starting to look sort of like a sweater. So, armhole, yay. Really happy with how it's turning out. I am not switching yarns like some people say to do with hand-dyed. I'm not doing that, and I think it looks great anyway. So, that's a happy. I made it such a big deal out of this. I'm sure everybody at the retreat got tired of looking at the big blue blob on my on my lap, but I sure didn't, so I loved it. So, the Skip Sock and the calligraphy cardigan were the one that got the most love. I don't know if I'm even going to touch the project that I was going to cast on as a little extra. No idea. It'll be done eventually. I mean, I got the... what is it? Those things with the needles and the tips. The interchangeables. Yeah, I put together an interchangeable size 7 24-inch for it, so I might as well add that to the whip box. But yeah, I've got a lot of things in the whip box. I mean, I got the tidy twist for Dad, the Stormtrooper, blanket square, all sorts of crap. But anyway, I wouldn't have it any other way. I need variety in my life. Don't you agree? I agree. It sounded a little crazy when I say that. But anyway. So, and spinning. I haven't touched the wheel or the wool, but I will eventually. And let's get on to stuff and junk before I say and again, okay? Okay. So, Florida this weekend was fun and good, and I'm glad I went, okay? Glad I went. But the weather was simply horrible. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was cold, it was wet, and we had very few chances to get out and not get cold or wet. So I brought my swimsuit for nothing, and that made me a little unhappy about that. I did get on the treadmill for a quarter mile. Not much, I know, but now I want a fucking treadmill. Which is not gonna happen. I like that treadmill. It was fun. You know, it told me what I was doing. But then again, so would walking with a Fitbit or one of those thingies that attaches to your wrist. You know, a thingy? Of course you do. So, yes, anyway, blah. But yeah, it was all fun. I didn't sleep very well, so when I got home on my birthday, yay me, I turned 45 on Sunday. And I also had to wake up hideously early, eat breakfast with a bunch of older folks that had gotten up for breakfast at the same time I was, drive over to the airport, wait at the airport. The flight home was way smoother than the bumpy ass ride down. It was bumpy because the weather was awful. And yeah, anyway, a lot of knitting. I wore my arm cuff for my arm, so it hurts a tiny bit, but I also talked to other people who suffer the same crap as I do, and they gave me this idea to use a TheraBand or TheraBand or something like that, so I bought one, and you twist it and stuff. So Amazon already shipped it, and I said to myself, holy crap, this thing is so small. But we'll see. I'll give it a shot. It's worth a shot. It's better than getting a shot. What else happened on Sunday? Yeah, I got home, took a stinky cab back to the house, and promptly started fighting the urge to go up and take a nap. I finally gave in to the urge at like 3 o'clock because I couldn't stay awake anymore. So Cleo and me decided to relax and sleep, and it was the best decision ever. Yesterday was when Dad and I went out and we got Red Lobster, and that was fun and delicious, and now I can't do that again for another few months. Yeah, I was a bad girl yesterday. It was worth it. Anyhow. Yeah, but anyway, enough of what happened on Sunday and yesterday. Can I tell you something? I bought some cotton yarn yesterday for a project I've got in mind for Daddy. And instead of doing the colors that I would love to do, I did something that I knew he would like. So, but I bought, for no good reason, a ball of scented white lily sugar and cream yarn. I'm allergic to smelly things. Why did I buy that? I have lots of white cotton yarn, folks. I felt a little stupid. But you know what? I'm still going to use it. I bet you that smell will wear away eventually, and I won't even be the wiser for it. I'm not going up to the cashier at Joann's and say, I'd like to return this $2.50 ball of yarn because it's stinky. I don't think that's a good idea anyway. Either that or I'll give it to someone. Here, have this. It smells like baby powder. It really does. It's just the lightest whiff. No idea why. I was only holding it in my hot little hands because I wanted to give Dad an idea of what I was doing. But anyway, I'm going to forgive myself and move on. What else did I do? I sat a lot. And I tried hard not to eat all the junk food in the room. Sometimes I was good, sometimes I was bad. But mostly good. And it was Kim's 50th birthday. Shh. No, wait. She told everybody anyway. But anyway, we all celebrated with her on her birthday, and it was awesome. And she's so adorable. Love that girl. Also, since it was my birthday on Sunday, some people were very sweet, and I got yarn and a pretty bag and a pretty doll, which is already sitting in a place of pride on the mantelpiece. So thank you, Daisy's mom. That was very sweet. And I think Sandy gave me some citrus scrub, which, by the way, made it through fucking customs. Not customs. The TSA. Yeah, they didn't even look twice at me. I know mostly why, but that's not what this podcast is about. So, yeah, I had no problems with the airports, except for my flight was delayed to Florida. That sucked. So did driving through Tampa in torrential rain. That was fun. What else? Oh, man. I got my foot measured. Melly and... Oh, God, I'm gonna have to go to the website, aren't I? I'm so sorry. Melly and friend. Oy. Snarky Llama. That's what I'm gonna call you. Melly and Snarky Llama tried to teach us a few things, but it didn't always work. Shit happens. But yeah, it was fun, and definitely going back. Whew. And next year, Kimberly and I are going to do a podcast together, I swear. Really want to make that happen. I was going to breach the question with her. Approach the idea with her, but I didn't. Don't know why I'm shy. It's not like Kimberly's an alligator, which I still have yet to see when I'm in Florida. I mean, seriously. Where's all the freaking alligators? Let me see, who's that? Oh yeah, Colette and Robbie. Robbie's so sweet. So is Blueberry Chick. Everybody's so nice at this retreat. Oh, and I met a new person, a new podcaster, Amy, who was so freaking sweet. I'm trying to click on her profile. She has a podcast. Knit Theory is the name of her podcast. And Daisy Knits has a podcast. Now I need to go back. Because I'm a jerk. And Knitting Den obviously has a podcast. And Snarky Llama. And definitely we need to go to the Tiki Bar. Next year. So anyway, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Going back, yada yada. Maybe I'll bring some less pants. I didn't wear all the pants I packed. So, yes, there we go. I hope I didn't confuse you by talking about things a little bit jumbled today. I guess I'm in a rambly mood. So, I have no reviews for you, even though I did get the newest issue of Interweave Knits. I'll do that next time. And hopefully next time will be early next week, so I can keep a little more consistency going. Wouldn't that be nice? A little consistency, of course. Anyway, don't forget, enter the contest for the gorgeous bag by Bead Sisters. Sorry. You two are so sweet. And that's it. Okay. That's all she wrote. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I appreciate everybody who watches the show. I consider you my friends, and I appreciate you. Whether you've been watching since the first episode, which is now lost to the ether, or just starting to tune in today, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And don't forget, whenever you're doing crafts, from the simplest little toilet paper owl to the biggest, most beautiful bedspread of fine crochet, you're making the world a more beautiful place, and for that, I thank you. Peace out. I will see you in a week.